Mystery is surrounding the discovery of a 118-year-old painting found in Antarctica amongst old tin cans and penguin poo. Antarctic conservationists have today unveiled the painting at the Canterbury Museum as part of a collection of more than 1,500 artefacts discovered in Antarctica. Logan Church was there.
Tucked away in the back of the Canterbury Museum, a small group of conservationists were poring through artefacts abandoned in Antarctica. And amongst the old tin cans and paper files, Antarctic Heritage Trust conservationist Josephine Jimenez found a hidden gem. It was a watercolour painting by the renowned British scientist and painter Dr. Edward Wilson.
It was bewildering, actually. It was a great confusion because we didn't even know what we were looking at. For a second, we didn't even know if it was an historic object. To find something like that so fresh and so well preserved was amazing.
The Antarctic Heritage Trust project began 2 years ago, with a team of conservationists travelling to Antarctica to do emergency repair work on the historic huts in Cape Adare, south of Ross Base. After the repair work was completed, the conservationists brought 1,500 artefacts found in the area back to Christchurch, where a team has been sourcing through them at the museum. But program manager Lizzie Meek says the discovery of a painting was a complete surprise.
It's such a personal item, and for the most part expedition members would take home their personal items just as you would if you went on a trip somewhere. So for something this significant and this closely related to an expedition member to be found on the site is actually quite unusual.
Josephine Jimenez says no one knows how or why the painting, which depicts a tree creeper bird, ended up in Antarctica. Dr. Wilson accompanied Captain Scott on his second Antarctic expedition in 1911, but Ms. Jimenez says it was painted in Switzerland 11 years earlier.
The mystery of this painting is very much adds to kind of its allure. It's probably not a significant object to Edward Wilson. It was probably not something that he thought a lot about, and then kind of down the line it's turned into this amazing thing that we're so happy to have found, and it's so significant and so beautiful.
Lizzie Meek says while the painting is an incredible discovery, other notable items were found.
A range of everything that you would imagine people take on expeditions, from tools to clothing to tins of food to medical chemicals or photographic development chemicals, a little bit of everything.
Josephine Jimenez found the painting last year and says the hardest part of the project has been keeping quiet while the painting was verified.
Everyone kind of asks, so have you found something amazing? And you go, well, maybe Possibly I found something amazing.
All of the artefacts, including the painting, will head back to the icy continent to the hut in Cape Adare after the restoration work is completed. For Checkpoint, call Logan Church, Tēnei.